Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Okay, I got a long video going, a lot to show, a lot to talk about. So, before we get started, if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos a thumbs up. Share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Alright, now that all that's out the way. First, I want to start with showing my temperature blanket. I got it right here. Okay. The colors for September. Because, you know, this is the first Wednesday in October, so I haven't even wrote my temps down today. As soon as I get done recording, I'll write my temps down and either start on this or Val's picks. Okay. The first temp in September was September the 2nd. Okay. And we're doing the high and the low every Wednesday. Alright, so in my region, the temperature that day was 95 degrees. Finally, we got one 95 or warmer. And that would be that dark, rich purple right there. And for 95 or hotter, I chose the color Big Twist Value in the color Grape. That's the only time I've used that yarn on this blanket. Okay, so the low that day, right here, that real light blue, which I'm running out of. I might have to change colors. I don't know. It's a discontinued color. I don't know. I might find another skein of it somewhere in this room. Anyway, that one was 68 degrees. And for that, I chose Loops and Threads Impeccable in Skylight. Okay, then on to the pink, which I'm running out of. I got to go back to Joann's and get more. But this isn't a discontinued color, so I'm good. And that would be the September the 13th. The high that day was 82. And that is Big Twist Value in the color Medium Rose. Alright, on to this light green. Again, running out of it. I need to buy more yarn. Alright, that one was 61 degrees for the low. And that color is Big Twist Value in the color light green. And back to this one. September the 20th. The temperature, the high that day was 79 degrees. And Big Twist Value, Medium Rose. And on to this one, which I'm running out of, but I can get it. The low that day was 57 degrees. And Big Twist Value, Forest Green. Alright, on to the light blue again. The high that day on the 27th of September was 68 degrees. That's the high. And that was Loops and Thread Impeccable by in the color Skylight. And back to the dark green again. The low that day was 55 degrees. And that yarn I picked for that one is Big Twist Value Forest Green. Okay, let me put this behind me because I'm done with that one. Oh no. Got too much stuff behind me. I got to get in this room. I'm going to try real hard the next couple of days to get in this room and clear it out. Okay. Next up, I have new yarn. I got my Mary Maxim crochet kit. Now, this is a club kit. Every month, they take your money and they send you a package for the crochet club. They have other clubs. A bunch of other clubs. Let's see what we got. Y'all see them pretty colors? I love them colors. Okay. Well, it's got a shine on it. Okay, I'll just take it out the bag. And your kit always comes in one of these little zipper bags. Oh. Hint right there. Yeah. I've been getting these kits for a while, but most of the time I do not actually do what the kit calls for. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at them blues and purples. I hope y'all got a good look at it, because that's some pretty stuff. And it is a Caron cotton funnel cake. Now, it is Yarnspirations, and we know how I feel about that. But I ain't gonna say anything, because this yarn is really soft, and I'm hoping that it doesn't have felted spots and knots. Okay, let's see what it says. It's a limited time only. That's what the blue dot right there is. Whenever you find a Caron cake that you like, if it's got that blue dot, get as much as you want, cause it might not be there. Alright, it has a crochet pattern on the label. On the inside of the label. Which I might actually do that pattern instead of the pattern that come with the thing. Because that pattern calls for 2 of these cakes, and that's what I got. I don't like the pattern that come with it. Okay, the stats. It is a 4. A number 4, and it calls for a 5mm crochet hook. It is 100% cotton. It is machine washable and dryable, and it says that it's an 8.8 ounce, 425 yards, and it says right here on the front of the label that in US it is originally $11.99 each. Oh, I didn't tell you the color. Lilac. And I got 2. Alright, now let's see the pattern that comes with it. Which, I mean, the pattern's alright. It really is. But anybody who's been crocheting long knows that a pattern that has like a texture or a design to it, if you use a variegated, your design in your pattern is pretty much lost in the variegated yarn. Especially because that looks like it's not going to be long pieces of variegated. It looks like it's going to be shorter. Okay, but anyway, this is the pattern that come with it. Like a granny square type boho bag. And I can't show you the inside because it's actually got the symbol diagram. And I know copyright laws say that I can't show y'all this pattern. And I know that some of my people actually crochet with stitch diagrams better than written diagrams, written instructions. So I can't show y'all that. I'm sorry. I don't want to get sued. I wished I could show y'all. But the pattern is done like in granny squares. And the edges of the granny squares have popcorn stitches going down it. And I just think that the variegated on that yarn is just, the pattern's just going to get lost. Alright, so that's my Mary Maxim. And I gave $22 for the whole bag. That's the guy. Sorry. The joys of COPD. Yay! Alright, it was like $22 for the kit and the shipping. And $11.99 for each cake. That's $24. So I got the pattern and the 2 things of yarn $2 cheaper than what I would have if I'd just went to the store and bought the 2 things of yarn. So that's a good deal. And I didn't have to drive to the store. It's a win-win. Alright. We're already at 12.5 minutes. So, y'all know what time it is? It's time for Val's Picks. Trying to think if we've got anything else. Okay, yeah. I'm doing good on time. I haven't run my mouth too much. Alright, on to Val's Picks. I have no idea what this week's number is. It's all up to Mr. Bucket. Let me set him down. He gets excited when I touch him. He thinks it's time, and it's not time yet. Okay, last week. Well, at some point during last week, I said that we had 8 picks left. I was wrong. We have 7. And then we done. Last week's pick was number 5. And for number 5, my husband chose a yarn that I don't like. I mean, I love the color. Don't get me wrong. I love the color. I just don't like the yarn. Y'all know what I'm talking about with that old yarn. Yarn has come a long way over the years. Okay, let me show you what that yarn looks like on the blanket. Ain't it pretty? It's a beautiful color. Alright, y'all ready for this week's pick? I am. Anyway, that yarn that he picked, it's a very old Crafts Smart, which you get Crafts Smart at Michael's. And y'all know that if you've been crocheting a while and getting value yarn, that Craft Smart used to be real terrible yarn. It's pretty good yarn now. Yeah, pretty good. You still get knots and felted spots in it way too often. But the feel of the yarn has gotten a lot better. Maybe they'll work on them knots and felted spots. Alright, set that down. Is it time for Mr. Bucket already? I guess so. See, he's all happy. I told you he gets excited when I touch him. He thinks it's time to draw a number. Alright, let's put my hand over his head. Shake him up, make him dizzy. Alright. Got a number. Oh! Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Number 6. I know it's backwards. One of these days I'll learn how to write backwards and then my numbers will be straight to y'all. Alright, number 6. Number 6. For y'all that couldn't see the number or hear me. Number 6. Alright, let's see what I got for number 6. Okay. I know it looks white, but it's not. It is a very, very, very light tan. Yeah. Alright. And it is Premier Just Yarn Value in the color Linen. That's going really look good with the last stripe being that that kiwi green. That was the color last week, was kiwi green. Anyway, that linen is really gonna look good next to that kiwi green and the and my base color, which is Premier Just Yarn Value in the color Leaf. All right. For y'all that don't know, that blanket is for my husband, and he absolutely loves the color green in multiple different shades of green. And there's a couple of colors in it that's not a green, but it's colors that he likes. Like that linen, he likes tan colors, gray, and dark blue, stuff like that. He likes drab colors. Not me. My favorite color. Yeah. If you didn't know, my favorite color is teal. Yeah. And it does not matter what shade of teal. It can be a very, 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 very light colored teal. All the way to a deep, dark, rich teal. Any of them. I like teal. Okay. So, before we end today's video, I told y'all that I was going to start doing this every so often. And I truly feel strong about this. So, every other week, I'm going to, at the end of my video, say a Bible verse. Okay. If you don't want to watch, turn the video off now. That's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm not trying to push religion on nobody at all. But I just feel strong on doing this. So, pretty much every other Wednesday, at the end of the video, I will read a Bible verse. Okay, now, this is from the NIV, New International Version Bible. And I believe in the Holy Bible. Okay. And this comes from Deuteronomy. I can't really say it that good. I just call it Deuteronomy. Okay. And it is verse 31:8. And it goes like this. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Okay. I'm not going to try to translate that to anyone because I'm not a preacher nor a teacher. So, you take whatever you want out of that. But I will tell you that for me, the way I perceive that verse is, if the Lord will never leave you nor forsake you, to hold your head up high and he's got your back. Never give up, because he's with you always. So just go through life and do your best. And don't forsake him. Anyway, that's what it means to me. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but that's what it means to me. Okay, that's going to be all. I've kept y'all long enough. So, today is my Friday. So, that's why I call it T.G.I.F.F.W. Thank God it's Freaky Friday Wednesday. Because it's actually Wednesday, but it's my Friday, which makes it kind of freaky. I'll be back in the next one for another grand adventure right here in Val's Yarn Room. Alright, I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And do something nice for somebody. Even if it's just a smile. A smile can carry somebody who's in a bad day. You walk past them in a store. I've said this before. And you smile at them. How are you? It could change their mood. And make them cheerful. And it's contagious, because you never know. They might smile at somebody else on a bad day. And change their mood. And then that person, like a sneeze, or, well, no, like a yawn. A smile can be contagious. Alright, I have movement outside my window. I have deer walking around right here in front of me. Oh, anyway, so I'm not going to stop, hold y'all up any longer. I'm almost at 30 minutes. So, all right. I'll meet y'all back here in the next one. And, y'all get your crochet on. All right. Bye, y'all.